Hey tubers, Bard coming at you with a mail day. Only got 4 things to show to you, but all of them put a little sparkle in my eye. First up is the Eddie Murray rookie. One of the few All-Star Cups that is the rookie and not the second-year card. Picked this up in a 7. You know, you can get these in and around the $100 range or whatever. The 8s just jumped to about 200 or so. And as I was looking, I kept finding 7s that looked just as good as all the 8s I was finding. I was like, well, I don't want to pay double for something that looks just as good when it's going to be a display item with the All-Star Cups that I got. So real excited for that one. Always been a big fan of this card. I grew up in Maryland, you know, closer to the DC area, but the Nationals didn't exist back then. And so as a kid, I went to the Orioles games. Baltimore was about 45 minutes away, which is forever away on the East Coast anyway, because everything's, you know, there's so many cities and towns and stuff. So I never really fully identified with Baltimore, but still went to tons of games and love the old school logo there. So real excited to pick that one up. This will probably be the last vintage All-Star Cup. Not vintage, but I guess to most people's definition. But it'll be the last older All-Star Cup that I get, because there weren't a ton of them, and they shut them down for a while as well back in those days. And then another one, the number 1. I just started looking at number 1 cards of the different years and tops, because I know that's a significant thing. And well, that one's showing lots of light off of it. But the Acuna second year top space, the number 1 card in the issue with the All-Star Cup there. Comes in a lot of different random variations where you can have All-Star games on there and anniversary logos and things like that. I almost picked up a couple of those, but I said, for Acuna, I'll just keep it classic with the straight up regular tops. Good looking card there. Random Niners pickup, because it was relatively cheap. I've always wished I had picked up a couple more tickets and haven't really, but I haven't really fleshed out what my goal is for tickets and which ones I would get and not get, and whether I would have them slabbed or whatever. So I haven't really done a whole lot there. I do have like 1 old school playoff ticket, and I have a Super Bowl ticket that's slabbed, but not a whole lot else. But pick this one up from October 18th, 1992. This is Jerry Rice's 100th touchdown game. And he kind of gets 2 of these. Gets to cheat because I think 2 weeks later, and he gets his 100th touchdown catch. So he did have a fumble recovery touchdown in the 80s. And I don't know how many rushing touchdowns he had up to this point, but he finished career with 10 rushing touchdowns as well. A little known fun fact for you. So he gets 2 100th touchdown kind of tickets, 1 for the overall and then 1 for the catch. So pretty cool there, and love to see the helmet on that one. And then this one I'm super pleased with. I knew I would like it, but I wasn't really aware of how much I would. And this is kind of an additional piece in a trade that I had going on that you saw some of the other pieces for. And I'm super excited for this, but now I'm going to have to find some cards to go with it or display. But 1939-46 Salutation Ted Williams exhibits. And this one says, I guess there's variations, so this one says number 9, not showing. Teddy ball game in a PSA 3, and just a fantastic card. Big slab, so hard to display, so I'll have to figure that one out. But you know, someday when I stop moving around and PCSing every 2 years, for the non-mail folks, PCS is permanent change of station, so moving around duty stations. Eventually, I hope to have like a full basement that I can display all kinds of things, and I'd have one of them cool display cases where different shelves, and I'd do a Teddy ball game shelf. That's the little Teddy ball game collection is actually doing pretty well right now with the last couple pieces there. So real happy to add that. that's what I got for you. Just 4 quick down and dirties, but some beauties nonetheless. And the only other update I got for you is I got some cards that finished tonight, and some are still going at PWCC. The market is too damn good right now. I'm super excited I did that. I did not send, it was like a trial run, and I'm sending a ton of cards here in the next couple of days. If you saw Blue Jacket 66 recent video, you just can't feel bad about selling stuff. I know the collectors in us kind of like, ugh, it's tough to send some of these things off, but you know, we've been investing in our time so much into this hobby that we would be stupid at this point to not get some return on that and help progress our lives and our collections on as well. So I'm doing that. It's going to be a good chunk of money. It's going to go potentially to a house for our next duty station. Mama wants a nice one, so we're going to see what we can do about helping that out. This is a good number of years before I thought I'd sell some pieces off in the collection, some of these more significant ones, but the timing is right, and I would be a fool not to pay attention to some of this. And so hopefully you guys are being smart about your collections just the same, challenging what you have to have in there or whatever, because those of us who have been doing this for the long haul, these are the times that we gotta take advantage here and there. I definitely kept a lot of stuff still, and some very key pieces I was just not willing to part with just yet, for sure, but it's good times, and I'm looking forward to it. And PWCC, and I know everybody gives it a bad rep and stuff like that, their game is pretty high. I have a concierge that talks to me on a regular basis. I go back and forth, you know, my shipping labels through FedEx and everything that I'm shipping out on. He got them for me with the insurance and everything. Didn't have to do anything practically but tell him. The website is super user-friendly, and it is an exciting time. I just hit the refresh and watch the little bid numbers go up and stuff like that. But I don't know. That's my story. Thanks for sharing a couple minutes with me here on a Saturday night, and until next time, later.